So heart disease, we will talk about this today. Of course, sugar, why you must stop eat sugar is very difficult task, of course, for me too. Hi, my name is Irena, and thank you that you are in my channel. Follow, like, and put your comments. So, of course, I will talk today about heart disease, about sugar, how sugar impact in your body, organs. Of course, it's who has heart diseases. It's not we're talking about just about sugar, yes, about milk, but of course it's meat, because meat has a bad impact in your body and your heart and veins too. Nobody talking about this. Why? Because it's marketing. It's big money. That's why. So let's continue. Heart diseases. Since the 1917, saturated fat has been identified as the main cause of concern for developing heart disease. Researchers observed that people's arteries were being clogged with a burden of low density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol. So we know that we have bad cholesterol and good cholesterol. Yeah, it was believed that the source of all this bad cholesterol was saturated fat. This was partially true, but gave rise to some very misleading and wrong assumptions. It's true that consuming saturated fat raised LDL cholesterol in your bloodstream, but assuming this is the root cause of heart disease is questionable and far too simplistic. This is where the initial research got it all wrong. So, by the way, I would like to add some information about scientists. Yeah, that awareness, people understand, realize that big people who have influence to another politic or something like that, fields, and they, what I'm trying to say, they bought scientific, and that people scientific write statistic, this one, that one, and unfortunately it's very bad. Of course, I'm very sad because a lot of people, like maybe 90% of all people on the world, believe in this or statistic or whatever. Yeah, it's very sad because it's not true. For example, another scientific, of course, do a good research, and researches, and it's really true. But that guy don't want that people know about sugar, about meat, that meat and milk are very bad impact in people's body, and arteries too, and organs, So let's move on. LDL cholesterol, like high density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol, plays a very important role in your body. What many people don't know is that there are actually 7 different types of LDL cholesterol. Types 1 and 2 share a similar makeup, known as pattern LDL, which is non-oxidized and completely harmless. Type 3 through 7 are pattern B, LDL, which is oxidized. It's this pattern B LDLs that ends up clogging arteries. Guess which type shows up when you eat saturated fat? Pattern A, the harmless LDL. Guess what show up when you eat lots of carbohydrates, aka sugar. Pattern B, the harmless LDL. The liver can process pattern A, LDL, all day long. It has special protein that acts on all access ID card to get into their liver. But if this ID card gets damaged, the liver can't recognize the LDL any longer and treats it as a foreign substance. How does this protein get damaged? The answer is simple: glucose. Glucose can actually bind to this protein, damage it, and turn it into oxidized pattern B LDL. This oxidized LDL, which can no longer be pulled out of the bloodstream through the liver, must now be dealt with through other means. Unfortunately, this other means is what ultimately leads to heart disease. The body doesn't want pattern B LDL just circulating in the bloodstream forever, so it uses cells called macrophages that gobble them up inside the wall of the blood vessel. Eventually, the buildup of these macrophages will start to clog the blood vessels, can you imagine? Resulting in heart diseases as we know it. Saturated fat was never the problem, and neither was LDL cholesterol. The true culprit was sugar. Understand? So it's very short lecture today, and I hope you understand how to how sugar can impact to your body, and that it's very bad for your arteries, yes. And of course, when you eat sugar, another your organism want to digest this I don't know how to call the sugar, yes, from body, and it can't because it's synthetic. Sugar is synthetic, it's not organic, and take from your body vitamins, how to call, minerals, yes, nutrients from your body, and for what? For digest this sugar. So thank you that you watched my lecture today. See you next Tuesday. If you have some concern or you have some question for me about all of this, because I change myself, of course, and I would like that another people understand and realize what's going on with this world, and of course choose normally organic products for eat and for food. So yeah, if you have any questions, please tell me. Just tell me, open descriptions and you can see more information. Thank you guys, and bye bye. See you next